Ever feel like life is throwing one thing after another at you? Like you're running a marathon on a treadmill, working hard but getting nowhere? You're not alone. But here's the secret. Progress is progress, no matter the pace. Today, we're diving into simple, powerful ways to sustain positivity, even when life feels like a dumpster fire. So, if you're ready to shift your mindset and start seeing the good, even on tough days, stick around. Now let's talk about staying positive when life gets messy. We all love the idea of being positive, right? Sunshiny vibes, endless motivation, waking up with a smile that doesn't require 3 cups of coffee first. Sounds great in theory. But in reality, sustaining positivity is more like trying to keep a toddler entertained on a long road trip. Just when you think you've got it figured out, life throws in a detour, and suddenly you're lost, exhausted, and contemplating a breakdown in the middle of nowhere. Personally, I've learned that positivity isn't about forcing a grin when life feels like an avalanche of nonsense. It's about recognizing that the small, seemingly insignificant steps I take each day matter. I've had days where the biggest achievement was getting out of bed, and honestly, that's still progress. I remind myself that resilience isn't found in grand, Instagram-worthy victories. It's in the tiny, stubborn acts of showing up, trying again, and refusing to let life's chaos turn me into a full-time pessimist. So, how do we keep going when life feels like an uphill battle in flip-flops? First, let's get rid of the idea that positivity means ignoring problems. That's toxic positivity, and frankly, it's exhausting. True positivity comes from acknowledging that things are tough, but choosing to take one small step forward anyway. Maybe it's sending one email, doing one push-up or half a push-up, or just deciding to try again tomorrow. Every little effort adds up, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Another trick? Finding humor in the ridiculousness of life. Ever had one of those days where everything goes wrong in a way that feels scripted by a bad sitcom writer? Instead of spiraling, I try to laugh at the absurdity. Did I spill coffee on my last clean shirt? Guess I'm making a fashion statement. Stuck in traffic for an hour? Perfect time for a solo car concert. When you learn to see life's messes as comedic gold rather than proof that the universe is out to get you, things get a little easier. And then there's gratitude. Yeah, I know. Everyone talks about gratitude like it's a magic cure for everything. But hear me out. It works, just not in the cheesy, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Unless that works for you, in which case, carry on. For me, it's about noticing small, real-life joys. The way the sun feels on my face, a really good cup of coffee, the fact that my Wi-Fi didn't betray me during an important Zoom call. When you start collecting these little victories, you realize that life isn't as bad as your worst day makes it seem. At the end of the day, sustaining positivity isn't about being perfect or pretending everything's fine when it's not. It's about taking the next step, no matter how small, and trusting that all those tiny steps will eventually lead to something better. So if today feels heavy, that's okay. Just take a breath, find something, anything to smile about, and keep going. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more daily motivation, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an uplifting message. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one small win you've had today? Let's spread some positivity together.